Hey Balance. Hey Balance. I should probably put my leg down. I'm like, what's up? My name is Reagan Davis. I am 23 years old and I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. So a little bit about me. I just graduated last May from college from a small school here in South Carolina. I am a group fitness instructor at a HIIT studio here, and it is the sickest gym ever. And then my other job is I do hospice. When I'm not at the gym going crazy, dancing around the room, then I am at the nursing home doing crafts and activities with the residents, and like two completely different ends of the spectrum, but they each just fill my heart and bring me so much joy. Growing up, health and fitness has always kind of been a part of my life. I've played softball for 18 years and all the way through college, so I was always going to the gym, going to different studios to work on my strength and to get bigger and faster because I was always the smallest girl on the team. So I didn't necessarily hate the gym, but I didn't really love it. I was always kind of just made to go, and I never really developed a love for the gym by myself. So freshman year of college is when I kind of started going to the gym for me and just for fun, and it was something that I look forward to. My sophomore year of college is when it started getting out of hand. I kind of covered it up and said it was my passion, and it turned into an unhealthy obsession. It was me going to the gym to lift weights for 2 hours every single day, and then I would go on a 3-mile run. People would say stuff to me about it, me being obsessed with the gym, and I would always just blow it off and say that I just loved it and I cleared my head, but deep down it was because I hated my body. During this time, I developed some eating disorder tendencies. I was eating about 1,000 calories a day. It was just a downward spiral from there. I got obsessed, and I couldn't walk by a mirror without lifting my shirt up to see if I had abs or if I was skinny enough. I just remember how disappointed I would be if I had any kind of fat anywhere, and I started taking progress pictures, and my face just looked so just frail and fragile, but in my mind I was so fat. And I remember crying after seeing them, and I would immediately go on a run. For so long I put on this persona that everything was going perfect for me. I mean, I kept a smile on my face, I looked good, I was having a successful softball career, I was in a happy relationship at the time, and I was just fun and bubbly and just trying to make everyone happy. Deep down, it was this dark hole, and I was so empty on the inside. I was so good at loving other people and doing things for them and making them feel beautiful and loved and important, but I didn't have that for myself. So the restriction and obsession eventually led to binge eating, which is something that I struggled with all throughout the rest of my college career. It was just this vicious cycle of just restricting and binging every single day. I would cry myself to sleep because I hated my body and I hated what I was doing to it so much, but I never did anything or took any steps to change it. I just felt this pressure to look a certain way and to perform a certain way, and that I had to be skinny and have abs. I just felt like I had to have all of that for people to love me and to want to be around me. Something happened, and I was forced to kind of just take a step back and look at myself much more than what I looked like or how skinny I was, because I don't look at my friends and my mom and people that I love. I don't love them because of how they look, or if they have abs, or if they're skinny, or how many calories they eat in a day. I love them for who they are. And I think that that's something that I kind of realized, that I need to love me for me. And I realized that God made me who I am, and He made me different from everyone else, and that I am made in His image, so I am beautiful because of that. And I am more than how I look. I am more than how people treat me. I am more than how skinny or fit that I am, and that I have other beautiful qualities on the inside, and that's what counts. A few months ago, I went to a concert, and I had a girl come up to me that I didn't know, some random girl, and she was like, I know that I don't know you, but I just want to let you know that you radiate joy. like almost brought me to tears, because that's the best compliment I think that I've ever received, because joy and true happiness isn't something that you can fake, and it's not something that has anything to do with your physical looks or how skinny you are or anything about your body. It's something that comes from your heart, and it's something that comes from the inside. That was like, I never thought I would get to that point, because I was so miserable for so many years. And now that I feel like I radiate that joy and happiness, it makes me want to encourage and share my story and let people know that there is hope and that there is a light on the other side of the tunnel, because when you go through the dark times, there is equally going to be even more beautiful and happy times. I want to use this platform to encourage girls and guys of that. I want to show people that there is more to you than your looks and a certain mold that you feel like you have to fit to be loved or to feel good about yourself. I want to show people that when your heart is as kind and as beautiful and as loving to yourself as it is to others, then that's when you make an impact, and that's when you grow, and that's when you will radiate joy and just truly be happy. Another reason I want to be a balance leader is because I want to be a part of something bigger than myself. Just like a team, everyone is different, and it's kind of everyone's different pieces of the puzzle, and they're so unique, and they each bring something different to the table, and the goal wouldn't be accomplished without that one person or without their one role. And I think that's how I see balance. Everyone is so different, everyone is so unique, everyone stands for something different and has their own passions, but they all come together for one goal. And the goal is to inspire and empower every single individual that you come across. And it's proof that you don't have to be a certain size to be fit or to be healthy or to be happy, and you don't have to look a certain way, you don't have to be a certain age, race, anything along those lines. That health and wellness and happiness does not discriminate, and it's something that every single person can reach. Seeing some of the leaders post and watching their YouTubes, balance has encouraged me to open up and to be vulnerable in my story. And I know that it is hard, but if you can just reach one person and change one person's lives and make them feel like they are important and included and not alone, then it's worth it. So even with this video, if I can just touch one person or make them feel like they are not alone in what they're struggling with, then it's worth it. So thank you, Balance, for giving us this opportunity just to get uncomfortable and get real and raw and share our story and try something new.